The fuck? Jesus. Racist bastard. You're going away for a long time. Can't believe that shit. Fucking idiots.
So the stream earlier kind of stopped. Not sure why. So I resumed the stream. And then just when I resumed the stream, somebody joined in and spewed some racist crap, so I banned them. Cannot stand that. So anyway, that's where things are at. I'm starting a few rounds of boxing right now. Hey everybody, welcome back. Good to see you again. So I'm just gonna go on for a few more minutes. Try to get a couple rounds in. All right, round two, starting now. Hey. Oh. I'm just retired. Oh, God. Oh. Ah. I'm so gassed. I've been at it for 64 minutes so far, so a little over an hour. I'm at about the end of my rope here. I'll try to keep going for a few more minutes. Oh yeah, it's been pretty. barely do a round. I'm just beat. Yeah, I'm drenched. Yeah, Jasper, I'm gonna try. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more round. I'm gonna try and last the whole 3 minutes. All right, round 4, here we go. All right. All done. Nano, I wish you knew what you're talking about, but you just joined like when I was an hour and 10 minutes into my workout. So yeah, at the end I was really exhausted, and when that happens, yeah, the form goes by the wayside. But if you play the stream back, like the first stream, because I did 2 streams just now, if you play the first stream back, you'll see that my form is a lot better. It's just that, yeah, at this moment where I'm like 30 seconds from freaking dying on the floor, yeah, my form was definitely not on point. It's always a challenge with these streams. It's like I can have my form on point for like 15 minutes, and in that minute 55 somebody joins in and they see me like not having my hands up and just kind of being exhausted, and they're like, well, hey, you suck, you should stop doing everything you're doing. It's like, yo buddy, just, you know, give your balls a tug. So yeah, no, it's fine. And look, in the end, it's fair. If my form sucks, my form sucks, right? So, you know, and I'm out here just broadcasting myself having my form sucking. So yeah, it's a good part of it is on me. Hey T, you're here, buddy. Yeah, that workout just about did me in, buddy. Okay, somehow I have 46 people on the channel. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Wow, it's weird. First 10 minutes earlier on my first stream, I had like 0 people, then 2 people, then 10 people, then 0. And now I've got, yeah, a bunch of people on. Not sure what's going on here, but yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, if anything, I am putting some cardio in, right? So that sweat is no lie, right? So that's really my main motivation, is to just you know, get my cardiovascular health a little bit better every day, right? So yeah, Phoenix. It's like, I promise my form was actually pretty decent an hour and a half ago. But, oh well. King, yeah, I remember the fake Chael Sonnen. Yeah, Fabian, the diet is a challenge for me, for sure. No, I'm not going to eat anything. I already had dinner earlier, so. No, yeah, no, look, that's fair. That's fair. So anyway, I'm done working out. So y'all kind of join me at the end of the workout. So basically, I did a first stream that lasted about an hour and 10 minutes. And then the stream kind of ended by itself. So I just restarted the stream I don't know, 10 minutes ago to just finish my last couple rounds. And that's when most of you joined, I guess. But I finished those last couple rounds, so I'm pretty much done working out. Like overall, my total workout so far was like almost 80 minutes, and I burned 865 active calories. So yeah, I mean, it was quite a bit. So, but yeah, you're right. Like when I'm exhausted at the end of the workout, that's definitely when the form starts to go by the wayside. So, J Slice, no. Yeah. Yeah, 871 like active calories. So pretty decent. So I kind of started out doing like Jeet Kune Do, then I just learned some Muay Thai, I guess. That's pretty much it. Well, I have YouTube videos starting back like many years ago. That was back when I was, well, so like I started doing workout videos around like 2020. I was posting them on Facebook for a while, so my friends would look at them, and then I started posting them on my YouTube channel as well. So that was when I was recording my workouts on my GoPro, but then I had to upload from my GoPro to my laptop, and then reassemble the video chunks, and then upload the assembled video to YouTube and Facebook. Like that shit was painful. Then I stopped doing Facebook altogether, and then like in September 2024 was when I started doing live stream of those workouts, like on my phone, like right here, because I realized that if I just recorded myself on the live stream, then I didn't have to record it on my GoPro and then assemble it and then upload it. By just recording it as a live stream, it would just, stay recorded. So, like to me, that was a lazy way to save my workouts and kind of see my progress over time. So like back in August, September, when I started doing these streams, like there was nobody watching them. Um, and then like in early November, suddenly YouTube started promoting my stream, and then like one day I'm just like looking around, and then there's like 100 people on my channel watching me work out and telling me how fucking terrible my form is, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. I wasn't paying attention to my form. I was just doing cardiovascular crap at the back, and people were like, "Oh, this is pathetic," blah 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 blah. So I was just like, okay. Um, so over time, I started paying more attention to my form when doing these, and it's gonna start building following like that, I guess. Yeah, King, I remember you were there. So, but yeah, King was there at the beginning as well. T Boogie was there for sure. I think J Slice, you were there too. I think a while ago. Yeah, yeah. So I'm done for today, Nano. So that's cool. I used to do these streams every single day. Had a good streak going on for a couple months, and then life got in the way. So like lately, I've been struggling to start it up again. So um, I was able to do it tonight. I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow night. We'll see. Yeah, Jay, you've been here a while, so the roundhouse, the sidekick. Yeah, yeah, I like that one. I like that roundhouse with like decent hip rotation. The does pack a good punch for sure. It's yeah. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, and I mean, I have good days and bad days, and and even inside of a session, I just kind of do what I can. So I'm feeling okay now, but it's just I gotta try to get back where I do it every day. So I did it tonight. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I just need to make sure I go to sleep at a decent time. It's 11 p.m. right now in the evening, so I should go get in the shower and try to get to sleep early. So yeah, I mean, I do like the progress, right? I mean, I think I've improved a fair bit. I've done my best to take into account the constructive advice that people give me here, right? So and I'm grateful for it. It's definitely humbling at times, right? But I mean, it's fair, right? People call me on my shit, so I uh, gotta learn to take it. And but yeah, like a lot of you are very constructive in your advice. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. So um, but yeah, like I'm a lot more mobile on my feet. I don't know if like you've noticed, like when I'm kind of standing in front of the bag, I used to be a lot more static. Now I'm just kind of bouncing a little bit more on my feet just before I throw the punches. Um, I think I'm slightly better at keeping my hands to my face. Um, I still struggle with like not flaring my elbows, right? I gotta try to keep my elbows in when I strike. So, um, you know, I've improved my balance a little bit on the kicks. So I still don't really get my head off the center line whenever I punch, right? So I got to try and get the habit of doing that. You know, my breathing still needs a good amount of help. You know, and then my footwork. While I'm a little bit bouncier on my feet, my footwork is still like not good. So but yeah, nanos, yeah, visualizing your opponent, right? And that's kind of where shadow boxing is a good thing to practice. So I've never really done shadow boxing, and so that's a good way to visualize somebody, right? And then try to work your movements, your footwork, your you know your head work, head movement. So yeah, crunch a little bit on the cross. Yeah, yeah, Jay. Yeah, TJ Booger, you're funny, buddy. So yeah, soul. Well, I'm just gonna try to suck a little bit less, right? So wow, 58 people here now. Incredible. Okay. Anyway, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. If you subscribe and you get notifications, you should get notified whenever I do go live. I'm gonna try to get back to doing daily streams, but we'll see how I do with that. So, but yeah, definitely subscribe. Oh, Nano, that sucks. Yeah, I appreciate the few of you who've hit that like button. So um, I appreciate the subscribes even more. Isaac, yeah, that's funny. You know, I feel like we all look goofy in different ways, right? So, oh, T Boogie, okay. No worries, buddy. Um, it's good to see you again, man. Isaac, yeah, kickboxing, kind of Muay Thai, kind of Jeet Kune Do, whatever. So I punch and I kick. You know, roundhouse kicks, side kicks, teeps, knees, elbows, jab, cross hook, uppercut. Oh, can I offer some advice? No, I'm not a I'm not somebody you would want to get advice from. So I'm sort of, you know, barely hanging on myself. So But you have a lot of people on this channel who are very experienced. So T Boogie right here is a really sharp boxer. So he's got a lot of experience, and I've seen his shadow boxing videos and some of his sparring videos and some of his workouts. T Boogie right here is legit. So if you want some boxing advice, you should look at T Boogie. But there's other regulars, some of whom are mods here. Like they're all kind of really good. So like they've all given me advice and stuff. So I would say if you want advice, just look to these folks. I'm just some guy bumbling around. So sure thing, buddy. But yeah, no, it's really cool. Like whenever I do this, and yeah, it can be humbling to be doing something bad in front of people. But then when people kind of chime in and give you specific advice, and then you just kind of take it into account, and then you can feel kind of the improvement. Like that process is really fun. So. Aim for the nose, aim for the chin. He's got a point here. Oh yeah. Yeah. I tell my daughters aim for the nuts. With your feet. With your knees. If somebody acts out of line, they're fair game. Yeah. Aim there and then just get out of dodge. Because yeah, the dude will have to regroup. But I've also told them like the knees as well. Like, I mean, depending on how dire the situation is, the groin is not pleasant. Like the knees, you can really disable somebody pretty permanently if you get them in the knees, right? So. Yeah. Yeah, obviously you want to be careful there because, like, yeah, knees are pretty permanent, so. What do I drive? I drive a 2014 Prius. That car is a shit. Do you know the slang huzz? No, I don't know what that is. Collarbone. Okay, yeah. Hey, Dom, welcome back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I was saying knees, like you can, if somehow you can't get their groin, but you know you can like hit them in the kneecaps, kind of get that knee to bend in a way that it's not supposed to, right? That'll disable somebody pretty permanently. Yeah. Hey, Prince. Hey, Batman. Do I have names for my punches and kicks? No, I don't have names. I mean, you get the Superman punch, right? Yeah, flying knees are fun. Question mark kicks are fun too. The Devastator. T, you're funny, buddy. Flying armbar. Oh yeah, was it John Jones who did that? Like he throws a guy up, and then lands on the floor, and then puts him in the armbar like midair or something, and then lands on the floor on the in the armbar. I forgot who did that. Okay, Demetrius Johnson. Yeah, that shit's pretty amazing. I'm like, damn, dude. You're like midair. You're getting your arm put in an armbar, and then by the time you land, you're just basically screwed. He did it to Ray Barr. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that shit is impressive. Booger, sure, but could you? Oh my god. What do I call my roundhouse kick? I call it a roundhouse kick. Yeah. Old man displaces the bag kick. The roundhouse kick, I gotta say, is very satisfying.
A few things more satisfying than this right here. Oh shit, made my gloves fly. Like, oh yeah, that shit's satisfying. Roundhouse to the head. Yeah, that shit was satisfying. One, two kicks, so like jab, cross kick. Oh, thanks, JJ. Appreciate it, buddy. All right. Jab, cross kick. That's like left, right, right, I guess. But I guess I was done working out, but now we're in overtime. So jab, cross. I'll do like a jab, cross, hook kick. So jab, cross, hook, kick. This way, it's like left, right, left, right. So like, damn it. There you go. All right, I'm done. Sean, you're funny. You wish your lung was emo. That's a good joke, buddy. Undo. $20 for attempting a backflip, huh? Yeah, you'll have to keep your money on that one. You okay?
What's that noise?
Oh, that was just me hitting the bag. You okay, kiddo? Okay. I don't even know what a bunny hop is, but hey, Dom, no, I never drink alcohol and work out at the same time. Drink whiskey and hit the bag for every miss. Yeah. And you rascal. Yeah. Hey, there's very little I wouldn't do for $5, but I guess a backflip attempt would fall under that category of would not do. No, the bag is good now, David. I got a new bag. So I moved so I got a brand new Wave Master over there. That's my old Wave Master bag. And right here, this is the new one that I got. So, and then I moved my whole setup into the garage. So I'm no longer outside. I'm in the garage. So I don't have to be too self-conscious on the noise that I'm making. I can actually put some power behind my kicks and my punches. No, I can't do a spin heel kick. That's. I've been slowly trying to develop my spinning back kick. It's just a long process there. Spartan, I see where you're going with that. I'll try to remember it next time I work out, but I'm kind of done for today. So you'll just have to subscribe and then remind me to try to do it next time I'm on. Spartan. David, yeah, it's a lot better for sure. All right, well, everybody, I appreciate the hang. It's almost 11:30 in the evening for me, so I'm gonna get in the shower and try to go to bed, get a good night's sleep. Oh, the dog's doing great, so he's as fun as ever. There, I'll try to give you some dog action. I gotta pick up my gear. Let's see if the dog is not in bed yet. It's pretty late, so he might already be in bed. People wanting to see the dog. I know. I could just like film him just right here. Is that okay? No? No? He's a little bit? Okay. Nope. The dog's in bed, so my wife's like, no. I'm like, all right, okay. All right, all good, David. But yeah, I'll try to stream again tomorrow. So Spartan, if you're still around tomorrow, if you're subscribed and you see my stream notification pop up, if you want to try to run those combos by me again, I'll do my best. So. Oh, the only beverage I'm having is water. So I try to start streaming around 8 and 9 p.m. US Central Time. So like right now it's 11:30 p.m. US Central Time. So yeah, I try to get on between 8 and 9 p.m. Yeah, whiskey would be my go-to drink, but I only do that whenever I go out or something. I don't drink any alcohol during the week. Yeah, footwork is key. Yeah. So ironically enough, I'm less worried about my footwork to put power. I mean, I'll show you. I usually do a pretty decent job of like pushing with my back foot on my crosses. So usually my punches do have a good amount of power in them, but just in terms of like moving around for like defensive and offensive posture, just kind of having decent footwork around the back, it's definitely something that I need to develop, right? And that's when people do kind of shadow boxing, I guess, to kind of develop that stuff. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the pointers. So, all right, everybody, wish you a good night, and yeah, maybe see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.